LeBron James is a reptilian. LeBron James is not a reptilian. This individual just has bad Wi-Fi. Why are eggs washed and refrigerated in the US? Australia is bigger than America and we don't wash eggs. The US is larger than Australia by over 2 million square kilometers. Europe didn't exist in 986 or 1000. Europe did exist in 986, during a period known as the Middle Ages. This period had heavy influence on European culture. Red Bull free hack. Oh, brokies get free Red Bull. That's not a hack. That's theft. They really did evolve after us, like it's so apparent, and if anything, I think it's cute. Are big muscle beings who go out and protect for us. Male and female humans did not evolve separately. Messi limping off the field after 5 goals, looking like he just defeated an army. Messi did not score any of the 5 goals. I know of 2 British women in a well-known London hospital who came back from Turkey with no kidneys. Their organs were stolen while the women were under anesthetic. Humans cannot live with no kidneys. Me, pretending to call Goku when the Mexican cartel threatens me. Video contains an undisclosed ad for a gambling site, which is not allowed on X. The Eagle has landed on 20th of July, 1969. 55 years ago, Apollo 11 touched down on the moon. That photo is fake! It's not. The final 24 hours of civilization. The pole shift is coming. The world did not end. All of the worst people in the country are going to be absolutely raging today. This is an AI image which is based on the Champs LCs in Paris, France. A kiss between 2 women, photographed in the 1910s. Lesbians are not creepy. Pro shippers are so obsessed with me now. Context. OP tried to assault in the worst way possible their own sister, shifted blame on fiction instead of admitting their own fault. A person smoking fentanyl on the train is not making you unsafe. Just stop trying to find ways to hate poor people. Public misuse of fentanyl, a potent medical anesthetic, is irresponsible and unsafe. It's intended to be only administered by trained professionals in a medical setting. No one is feeding us. We buy food which is for sale in shops. I've never been fed by any farmer. They sell the food and we buy. So let us all debunk the myth once and for all. Farmers are in the business for profit, not to feed anyone. The food that the store sells comes from the farmers. Well, yeah, of course farmers are trying to make a profit. Intermittent fasting linked to 91% increase in risk of death from heart disease, study says. It is a sensationalistic conclusion based on a non-peered review, low-quality study with flawed methodologies and data. If you go back to World War II or every major conflict in human history, they all ended with some kind of negotiation. World War II ended with the unconditional surrender of the Axis force. Never did I ever think I would hear someone say, I want to put on record that I didn't steal my sister's knickers, I borrowed them. Girls borrow each other's underwear, deal with it. Girls do not use other girls' underwear, mainly because of hygiene. Underwear attraction is typically a male paraphilia. For transparency, we're sharing more information about our decision to remove vigilantes from Roblox. Roblox has a known history of refusing to take action against predators. A mother's love is unique and unmatched. That's the father, not the mother. I got catfished, but still went on the date. Seeing what being thirsty gets you. Bro went on a date with Rasputia. User in this video was not catfished. He fully knew what his date looked like. Mr. Bean turned 80 years old today. Happy birthday to the best comedian in history. He's not 80, he's 70, and it's not his birthday. He was born on January 6th, 1955. Where's the community note? We're trying, bro. Just give us a day. Trust. CR7 is built different, specifically formulated to drive me to perform at my best in every stadium around the world. Herbalife operates a multi-level marketing scheme, and its products have been linked to serious negative health effects. And Ronaldo's promoting this? Can't believe my little data nerd experiment actually amounted to something in the real world. Scientists at Princeton University have reconstructed this 3D model of how Eve, the first human woman created by God, may have looked. This is a miscaptioned image of Taylor Swift. Show me a Shakespeare play that had lewdness or sexual behavior. Oh wait, Shakespeare plays are notoriously rife with sexual innuendo. With the drug crisis as bad as it is, it's insane to allow kids to take and eat candy from complete strangers. You know how many drug dealers disguise their drugs as candy? There has never been a substantial case of a child being seriously injured or killed by a Halloween treat from a stranger. You know, I think this person has a good point. I'm a nutritionist and my favorite food is pizza. British people are playing fast and loose with what constitutes as pizza. The photo shows a traditional Neapolitan pizza made by an authentic family-owned restaurant in Hampstead, London. This pizza is called Marco Polo on their menu and features mushrooms, prosciutto ham. A great way to make passive income is to take $3 million and buy an 8% treasury bond. You'll make $20,000 a month just by doing nothing. There is no 8% treasury bond available. The current highest yield is 5.5%. 5.3% for a 2-month bond. The current highest yield on a long-term T-bond is 20 years at 4.55. Kamala Harris formally becomes the first black woman and first Asian woman to lead the ticket of a major political party. Ain't she Indian? What do you mean Asian American? India is in Asia. This meal just costed me $78 at Newark Airport. This is why Americans think the economy is terrible. The restaurant has noted that 80% of this tab was Brooks' bar bill. Sabrina Carpenter. Wait, shouldn't the letters be projected on her chest upside down and backwards? No. What was the reason? White women also have hair. The phone knows you're awake, so it asks to turn off the morning alarm for today. Can your iPhone do this? The iPhone can do that. Elon Musk is the wealthiest man in the world, and he can get this dirty at the factory. This is AI generated, depicting billionaires if they were poor. Also, Elon Musk has thumbs. If Real Madrid didn't pay referees, the community notes cooked. There is no proof that Real Madrid ever paid the referees, whereas Barcelona was accused of paying referees during their golden era. Man for man, the greatest fighting force the world has ever known. The soldiers of the Confederate States of America fought one war and lost that war. And they can't be the greatest. Community notes. Obvious joke. Actually? No community note. Must mean it's real. AI deepfake technology compiles every serial killer into one man. It's the funniest community note. Nothing will top it. That is Germa. Guys, what are the possible effects of 20 cigarette adapter? What do cigarettes even do? Cancer. Microsoft Word now scolds you if you use words that aren't inclusive. This feature has been available in Microsoft Word since at least 2020 and has to be tuned on manually. We all knew this was going to happen. Bleach has officially been removed from the big three and has been replaced by Demon Slayer. Despite the presence of their logo here, Anime News Network had reported no such thing. Also, Bleach is officially being removed, not has. My hungry ass thought this was a cheesecake. Yo, hungry ass was right. The producers of the film Immaculate hired Sydney Sweeney, paid Sydney Sweeney, and then thought, hey, let's make her be a nun in a habit because we hate money. The producer of this film is in fact Sydney Sweeney. The way Elon came after my meme with that community note is abhorrent. Community notes are, as the name suggests, posted by users of the X community and voted as helpful or unhelpful by other users. Elon Musk has no personal involvement with community notes. Billie Eilish says men don't face criticism about their bodies because girls are nice. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're rail thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? They don't give a damn because we see people for who they are. Billie Eilish has criticized women dating ugly men and has says that ugly men deserve nothing on recorded promotional interviews. So I'm not going to take anything she says seriously about this topic. This book is petrified rock. Giants were real. This is rock. Neil Druckmann of Naughty Dog on his upcoming PlayStation game Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, The Last Concordian. I always imagine my they/them characters like my wife's girlfriend, bigger, stronger, and more diverse than me. That's why I made this game. For me. Surprisingly, Neil did not actually say this about his upcoming game. I've reported on this, but these phone bans are part of a wider effort to cut young people off from the internet and open information. It's fine and great to have a no phone policy during class, but that's not what these schools-wide bans are on about. Taylor Lorenz is a paid spokeswoman for a company that markets cell phones to children. Black Panther's body tea and Marvel rivals. Oh my god, clarification. This user's hobby is image manipulation to make male characters thicker. He has been around since Overwatch 1 days. This guy's been doing it for years. Here is an actual screenshot I took of his butt myself. Violence is not the way to go. Give peace a chance. Important context. John Hinckley attempted to assassinate US President Ronald Reagan in 1981. Now how is he just casually on Twitter then? Shouldn't he be in jail for life? That's Multiverses tracking my IP. Multiverses uses AI to track your IP and location for the online mode. This is how the internet works. It's just fiction. It's never just fiction. Your taste in fiction reflects your taste in reality. Taste in fiction doesn't indicate one's morals and cannot predict behavior. What one enjoys in fiction has no bearing on their character. Studies support this. For instance, video games don't cause real violence. Yeah, but I gotta disagree with this, I think. I think taste in fiction, at least certain types of fiction, can say a lot about a person. Last night I tried pizza with pineapple on it. It actually works, yes, finally. Someone who agrees with me. It actually tasted really good. Praise be to pineapple. Pineapple on pizza has been described as a crime against humanity. While that is not accurate, its dark origins have to be exposed. Canadians desperate for attention used canned pineapple in heavy syrup to ruin pizza. This is a British university. Where are the white pupils? That is not a University of Leicester. UK has become a circus. This is not the University of Leicester in the UK. It is the dancehall artist Raja Wild in Jamaica. A small detail that comes in handy. FX series Shogun takes place at the time of first contact between European colonizers and indigenous Japanese people. In the process, it shows something rarely seen on screen: the shocking hubris of the colonizer and the dehumanization of the colonized. Japan has never been colonized. However, Japan has been a brutal colonizer. These were just in my feed, not even my collection. Machine invented in the 15th century by Christian priests to break the hands and fingers of scientists, artists, painters, sculptors deemed to be heretics. It's fake. There's no evidence that it was an actual device used in the medieval era, and it was probably one of the various modern fakes sold to weirdos or used as anti-Catholic propaganda. I've played day and night to pass this. This gameplay is not part of the actual game. I hate ads like this. Why are you showing fake gameplay? If I install your game and it's just not the same game as what it's been advertised as, I'm uninstalling it. I'm not giving it a chance. Incredible moment captured on video as a shark takes an injured seal to humans on a boat so they can help save it. As expected from the Daily Loud, this footage was edited and spliced to present an alternative narrative of a shark trying to save a turtle. In the original video, the fisherman rescued the turtle from a tiger shark after the turtle tried to climb aboard their boat. Yeah, I don't really know how a shark would be saving a turtle. Just found out the dog and dog with blog died. Kuma, the dog in the first photo, did the first 5 episodes of the show and passed away in 2018. Mick, the dog from the following 68, is still alive. Aaron Paul claims he made $0 from Breaking Bad streaming on Netflix. Aaron Paul was paid by AMC per episode. His character was supposed to last 1 season, but was still paid millions for the role. Netflix did not create Breaking Bad and are not contractually obligated to pay anyone except AMC for the streaming rights. Mason Greenwood is back and the whole world is happy. The whole world isn't happy about this at all. I don't think the whole world cares. You can't protest peacefully. You can't boycott. You can't hunger strike. What am I saying? Why can't I read? You can't hunger strike. You can't hijack planes. You can't block traffic. You can't throw Molotovs. You can't self-immolate. In most jurisdictions, you can legally protest peacefully, boycott, and hunger strike. You can't hijack planes or throw Molotov cocktails. That's terrorism. Happening right now. 3 buses loaded up with illegal invaders at Detroit Metro. Anyone have any idea where they're headed with their police escort? This is the men's Gonzaga basketball in Detroit for the NCAA Sweet 16 tournament. Bud Light, Target, Disney, Jaguar, now Cracker Barrel, one by one, once great American companies are self-destructing with woke rebrands. When will executives take the note? Wokeism isn't a failed ideology. It's economic death. Jaguar is not an American brand. The Dubai work ethic is crazy. They do construction work 24/7, no breaks. Western culture starts at 9 AM, finishes at 5. Here they just keep going. This is the level we have to get to. Dubai and the rest of the UAE have the kufala system, a brutal modern form of indentured servitude. This has been compared to slavery of yesteryears. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 will feature the following improvements: additional chapters, upgraded visuals, improved UI, 1080p 60 FPS, assist mode, in-game soundtrack, amiibo support, 2-player single Joy-Con, and mouse controls on the NS2. Nintendo Switch cannot display 4K and 120 FPS at the same time. TikToker doesn't wipe her bum. Dogs are known to do butt scooting and cats lick themselves. Not wiping after pooping can have side effects such as skin irritation, skin infection, urinary tract infection, and so on. If you bath a lot, these problems can be minimized. Yeah, I thought the community note would be like, this person is rage baiting, or this person actually does go to the toilet. Like, what?